with Beth. You know, she sat with me before she decided to run, before I decided not to run. We sat together, and she basically said to me, you know, make a long story short, how do I get you on board? And I told her outright. I said, well, I want all 3 picks on your council slate. She said, okay. I pulled 3 vote council slate. Gives me a 6-vote majority.
Too much of a mistake.
Gives me a 6-vote majority. I have a sweep majority, veto-proof majority.
So you're the man.
So at the end of the day, I'm going to have total control of this.
Because I had my engineers looking at different spots and properties in town, and a lot of them don't have some restrictions when it comes to height. And the only way to get around that, they tell me, is a zone change.
Yeah.
But there's some horror stories in town.
Well, the other thing is, as I was saying last week when we met, I'm very much pro-development, and I like to use development as a tool for the city. So what we've been trying to do over probably the last 2 years while I'm on the council is, instead of having, you know, a developer come in and go to the zoning board and ask for 6 different variances, we'd rather them come to the city council,
That's what
do a redevelopment plan.
Yeah.
Everybody reaps the benefit of that. The developer gets to present to the council their entire plan. We make one decision. You don't have to, maybe you get this variance, maybe you get that variance.
D-variances.
Yeah, you don't have to go through all that nonsense.
Yeah.
We, as a city, get give-backs in terms of infrastructure changes, open space,
taxes,
pilot payments. Personally, I think pilot payments are a windfall for the city. Some people disagree. Some people think they're detrimental. I think it's a huge windfall, especially because the county doesn't give us a lot of services.
Yeah,
so we'd rather come back and we'd rather say, hey, look, keep the money in town.
Yep.
We'll give you the county the 5% out of that pilot payment. We'll take the rest.
Which even that they don't deserve. It's like a payment in lieu of taxes or something.
Well, yeah.
So the town grabs most of that money. Yeah.